The dust of the training yard. The ludus settles on my skin, a second layer I've worn since dawn. Here, under the watchful eye of our lanista, we are forged, not born, but made into weapons. My hands trace the familiar weight of the gladius. Its cool steel a stark contrast to the fire in my veins. Every swing, every parry, is a prayer for survival. We practice not for glory, but for another sunrise. The sound of clashing wood and grunts of exertion is our daily chorus, a symphony of desperation and hope. My brother in arms, Gaius nods at me. No words are needed. We both know what today means. It's not just another training session. Today, the sound of the Colosseum awaits. The air in the ludus is thick with the smell of sweat, oil, and fear. We move from the yard to the armory, a small, cramped room filled with the tools of our trade. I select my armor piece by piece, the manica for my arm, the greave for my leg, and finally, the helmet. As I lower the bronze faceplate, the world narrows. My vision is reduced to a slit, my hearing muffled by the metal. It's a strange comfort, this isolation. It shuts out the world, forcing me to focus on the only thing that matters, the man who will stand before me. Fully armored, I am no longer Marcus, the man who misses his family. I am a Threx, a fighter, a spectacle, a ghost walking towards his destiny. The walk through the tunnel is the longest journey a man can take. It's dark, it's damp, and the roar from the arena above is a physical force, a wave of sound that crashes over you. With every step, the light at the end grows brighter. The roar louder. You can hear the baying of the crowd. 50,000 voices chanting for blood, for entertainment, for your life, for your death. The tunnel is a passage between two worlds. Behind me, the grim reality of the ludus. Ahead, the blinding sun of the arena and the terrifying uncertainty of combat. There's no turning back. You just keep walking, your heart a drum beating in time with a distant roar. Stepping into the Colosseum is like stepping into the sun itself. The light is blinding, the heat suffocating, and the noise is overwhelming. It's a living entity, the collective will of Rome, and it wants a show. My opponent emerges from the opposite gate. Aishorts, armed with a net and trident. He is quick, agile. I am power and defense. The crowd's roar becomes a blur as the fight begins. He circles, his net a constant threat, trying to entangle me. I keep my shield high, my sword ready, waiting for an opening. The sand kicks up under my feet as I advance, testing his defenses. This is a dance of death, choreographed to the screams of the masses. A feint, a lunge, the clash of metal on metal. He's fast, but I am patient. The fight is a whirlwind of motion and instinct. I block his trident, the force of the blow jarring my arm. He casts his net, but I roll aside, the weighted cords landing just inches from my feet. I see my chance. As he retracts his net, he is exposed for a fraction of a second. I surge forward, a roar tearing from my own throat, a sound to match the crowd's. My gladius finds its mark. The Ancientwarriors stumbles, his weapon clattering to the sand. He falls to his knees, looking up not at me, but at the Emperor's box. The roar of the crowd changes. It is now a single, unified voice, a jury delivering its verdict. I stand over my fallen opponent, my chest heaving, my body screaming with exhaustion and pain. My gaze follows his to the Imperial box. The Emperor sits, impassive, listening to the crowd. My fate and my opponent's rests on a simple gesture of his thumb. The seconds stretch into an eternity. All the training, all the pain has led to this moment. Will it be life or death? He raises his hand. The entire arena holds its breath. The thumb turns up, sparing him. A wave of relief, so powerful it nearly brings me to my knees. Must this bear me? The crowd roars its approval. I have won. I have survived. Back in the quiet of my cell, the adrenaline fades, leaving only the aches and the deep bone-weary exhaustion. The clamor of the Colosseum is replaced by the gentle chirping of crickets. In the dim light of a single oil lamp, I pull a small, carved wooden bird from beneath my cot. I carved it myself, a clumsy imitation of the swallows that nested near our home. As I run my thumb over the smooth wood, I am no longer a gladiator. I am Marcus, a husband, a father. You see my wife a smile, hear my son's laughter. They are the reason I fight. They are the reason I endure. Each victory is not for glory, but for the hope that one day I might earn my freedom and return to them. And as I close my eyes, their faces are the last thing I see. Tomorrow, the training begins again, and I will be ready for them. Thanks for watching.